Hey guys, it's Ben. I've just finished all my night shifts and stuff, and the old man's hassling me out to help him put his engine in, so I'm gonna zombie through it and we're gonna put his engine in. So let's have a look. Oh, here's his engine bay. It's all cleaned up, nice and black. You gotta love black. Come up looking really well. Nice glossy finish. It's gonna be smack. His engine he's cleaned up. It's come up pretty good. It's got some nice chrome parts in there. And some nice silver paint. Silver paint. The chrome rocker cover and the breather. It's got them twin carbs on there now. And the brand new extractors. All the gearbox has been painted and cleaned up. It's got all new clutch in it. Here's some bits of the old one. Been eating into that a little bit. Oh, you got a new fuel pump too, did you?
Yep.
Different fuel pump.
It came with the FC.
Yeah, okay. Alright. So we're gonna get this in. The tricky bit is we've got to get it in there right without a leveler. Then we've got to get that tail shaft as we're going. And we got to get that in its hole too. Let's get it up there. Beast. Should go good with them twin carbies. That'll be the biggest carby setup I've driven on a Holden motor. Oh, it's getting a bit tight here. I hope these extractors didn't have to go on last. Oh, oh, yep, okay. This horn's a little bit in the way, but we're getting there. Alright, so the tail shaft was no go, so now we're gonna unbolt the tail shaft and then put it in. Hopefully get this in no problems once this is out. Boom, boom, boom. The tail shaft is out. Yeah. Just while I'm under here, I just noticed this was pretty interesting. I hate cars that old people own. They just do the dumbest shit. So you missed it, but I nearly lost my fingers and the gearbox fell into place. Alright, so we finally got the dick in the hole. Right, so that's in. The gearbox is all hooked up under there. The tail shaft's all hooked up, back up under there. There's about 5 wires and 4 hoses. I like the copper lines on that. That's a nice touch. Someone's done a good job of that. They were a good plumber. Alright, so we're almost there. Everything's kind of hooked up, ready to go. We've just been having some dramas. The linkage was different. On the standard carby, it had this went like this way. For this carbies, they have to turn the opposite direction. So you need this throw to be on that side. We've used the standard one. This is the X2 one here. So this is the standard one for the single carby. So we've had to cut it and shorten it to get this thing on the right side. Now we need to put some weld in there. The old man's just going to go and get some dirty welding rods so we can weld this up. Hopefully that's it, and she will run. Zip tie pretty much. Alright, that's done. Next up, put some water in it, I guess, and some petrol. Whoops. Whoops. Don't trust me to do this shit. Right. It's like self-metering. There's that little hole there. Oh yeah, man. line's not hooked up? Is that your fuel line down here floating?
Is that, did it spill petrol out?
No, because it's not pumping.
Oh.
The pump's not connected to the tank.
Yeah, that was all. Fuck, she's got some fucking hurt.
Yeah, man, she sounds fucking mean. Sounds as mean as the FC did. So we just gotta join the fuel pump to the fuel tank, and then we should have fucking drag car noises. Wow. So just while he's fucking with that, while we had the engine apart, we found out it's been bored out to from 186 to like 192. Yeah, we're hoping it's had the cam and some other shit done as well. These twin carbies are gonna make it a fucking beast by the sound of it. Then electronic ignition and shit. He's got the EH has a HEI dizzy in it, which made a big difference to it. It'll probably get that eventually too. So far, it sounds like it's gonna be fun. Cut it! You're pissing petrol out. It's just pouring out down here somewhere.
Yeah, the carby.
Yeah. Yeah, both of them are leaking a little bit at least. Alright, good job, Jeremy Clarkson.
I might just be the noodles stuck.
It's still flooding out of this carb.
Yeah.
Still leaking.
That's just extractors burning the...
Yeah, now watch out you don't fucking catch fire.
Not leaking water.
Alright. Fixed it. It was leaking from this thing apparently. I can feel water here.
Yeah, but that's where there's just water.
Coming out the overflow.
Yeah, the thermostat's now open.
Considering the carbies are sat for so long, that's really good. And no leaks I can see or nothing. Yeah, no, looks like it's gonna be fine. So there you go. She runs. She fucking sounds like a drag car, man. It's gonna fucking scream. Now I know why it's got the big rims on it and shit. I'm sure that engine's cammed and worked. Gonna be mad fun. Like and subscribe and all that good shit. And tell your mum and your dad and let your dogs watch this shit. And, yeah, don't let your dog watch, man. It's slack. Don't be cruel to your animals. Like and subscribe.